I am just not in the zone today. I am absolutely bushed. It's like 3 p.m. and I'm already bushed, so... yeah. I'm just saying this just because, I don't know, if I seemed a little dead in the reaction video, I'm tired. I've got coffee, but... I don't know, I've been feeling tired these last couple of days, so it's okay. Hello everyone, it's Liam Catterson here, and today we're going to be reacting to My Hero Academia, episode 4 of season 1, which is called Start Line. Last time out, it was pretty awesome stuff with, Izuku, shaping up his body so he is in more better shape than he was in, being that scrawny kid that, All Might, I guess, referred him to that before and after comparison, I guess. His body being able to, I guess, handle the quirk that All Might had, because of course it was revealed that All Might could pass down his quirk. It's not, natural quirks. It's a more passing of the torch kind of thing. So yeah, his quirk called All for One. Anyways, yes, we saw Izuku get in shape, have a little bit of rocky, music playing there, but there wasn't really rocky music anyway, so yeah. But no, he was getting in shape, he cleaned the beach, and I guess kind of, surpassed the expectations that, All Might, had for him. I mean, he was impressed with Izuku's work and how he was able to, he was a bit, concerned, of course, when he was overdoing himself, but overall he was impressed with the commitment and the tenacity that he showed during, those, 10 months, wasn't it? So, it was just really awesome stuff to see, Izuku shape his body up, and of course, now they're going for that exam, of course, at, UA. So, it should be very interesting, of course. I think, first they're doing the practical exam, which would be to dismount many robots, as possible. Of course, the high score, which is a nice little fun, regime, I guess. But, of course, it's competitive as well, so I'm really looking forward to that. And, of course, Izuku had to, have a piece of All Might's hair, which was a really interesting way to, kind of pass on, to share the quirk that he had. Like I said, I thought there was going to be like some kind of, like some hands and some energy passing on to another vessel, but no, it was really bizarre. So I'll take that. But yes, this should be very fun. Like I said, with the way it ended on the last episode, I can, imagine, what this episode might entail, and I'm really looking forward to this, and seeing how Izuku is able to handle, I guess, a challenge now that he's shaped up his body, so yeah. The beach is one thing, robots might be another, so yeah. But with that said, let's just delve into episode number 4 of My Hero Academia. I'm just loving this show at this point. I mean, it's just been a very enjoyable, investing show, and you know what? I'm just loving everything we're getting from it. The characters, the heroic storyline going on here. It was just really great stuff to see, and I'm really impressed with how it's gone, especially for Izuku, and the fact that he is able to be inspired by his, not just, look up to his hero, but actually be inspired to be a hero. Like, he wanted to be a hero, and, the fact that his, idol has told him you can be a hero, and not only that, but has molded him into the physique form to be a hero, is just incredible stuff. So yeah, with that said, let's just delve into episode number 4 of season 1 of My Hero Academia. Let's go.
The school with the best hero training course in the world. The place every kid wants to go. Sure, there are similar programs out there, but they don't hold a candle to UA.
Nothing.
Which is why it's almost impossible to get in. The school's
so you've
alumni
got your Burger
list is
King,
a who's who of idols.
your Wendy's, nothing
the most famous
surpasses
pro there
McDonald's.
The legendary peacekeeper with the most wins under his belt. The fiery hero, Endeavor.
Devo.
Not to
Ooh,
mention
must
the
wins on his
Democrat
belt.
award-winning
Okay, let's check out your targets. There are 3 types of foe villains in every
Four.
battle center. You'll
Four.
earn points based on their level of difficulty, so better choose wisely. Your goal in this trial is to use your quirk to raise your score by shredding these foe villains like a mid-song
The more the merrier, literally.
Probably thank her for helping me back there.
Aww. Oh? Oh, is it that guy who was like,
It looks like she's trying to focus on the trials ahead. What are you going to do? Distract her and ruin her chances to succeed?
this guy I'm supposed to be
Hey, over there. That's the guy who almost bit it out front earlier.
He practically wet himself in the lecture hall.
Dude, what a loser.
Oh,
One less rival to worry
stop
about,
picking
I
on
guess.
his... Oh my goodness.
Before the exam.
You may have
Why not
molded
both?
your
Why not
body
eat in
into
the
a
shower
proper vessel,
and...
but
Yeah.
you did it in a hurry, so be cautious. You haven't even taken it for a test drive yet. The physical backlash of One for All can be intense.
Oh.
There's no time to go into the fine details, but take note.
Yeah.
You've got to
You'll know
prepare
when
yourself
you...
before
When
using
you...
this quirk. So I want you to clench your butt cheeks and yell this from the depths of your heart. Smash!
Oh! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
I'm gonna die!
Someone's gonna stop him. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait.
A laser!
Merci beaucoup. We make a great team with you as my decoy. Although, I doubt I'll be seeing too much of you in the future.
Okie dokie. Well, he's got the point.
That should be at least 28 points.
Damn.
28
Nice
points.
quirk. Oh, damn. He just...
Puts me at 45.
How'd he get so many?
And he's got a big goose egg. Jeez.
Test is yet to come. Let's
Oh.
see how they react.
Real test. Uh-oh. I mean, I know you're worried, Deku, but... Whatever this real test is, you can do it. Sure. Oh, gee. Oh, gee. Oh, that's easy. That's pants.
Think of it as a hurdle you should try to avoid.
Yeah.
What? 2 minutes? Everything All Might did for me. All that training.
Gonna think he's gonna go to waste.
Wasted.
Oh no. Oh no. Is it that girl? Yeah. Oh boy. He's gonna be that. Go on, be the hero. Save her. Save her, Deku.
To show what you're really made of.
Oh damn. Oh damn. To show what you're really
Clench your
made
butt
of.
cheeks, kid. And yell this from the depths of your heart.
Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, that's going to impress everyone watching. She shook, he shook, everyone shook. Oh
Then
my impressed.
self-sacrifice.
Oh wow, go Deku. Wow. Oh boy. Oh no, oh no, oh
May have
no.
molded your body into a proper vessel, but you
Yeah,
did
his
it in a
arms-
hurry. So
oh.
be cautious. The physical backlash of One for All can be intense.
He warned me.
Yeah,
I
he
should've
did.
listened. Even if I live, I've got 0 points. And if I break my
Because
left
that
arm too,
monster wasn't worth it.
there's no way I'm gonna pass the exam.
Oh boy, this is really concerning. Oh! Oh, no Detroit Smash then at all then? Oh yes. Did she just vomit rain? Oh my god.
alive.
She just vomit rainbow. I love
She
her.
stopped my fall again. Sure
That would be
seems to take
awesome.
a lot out of at least 1 point before.
That's it.
It's Take the goose egg. I'm surprised we didn't get much of Cow-chan, to be fair, but oh well. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, at least he took down the behemoth, that's okay, but
Did you see that
goose egg.
He didn't hesitate to jump.
Same with Kao-chan. I was wondering, like, he was just looking at him without picking him up.
And of course, I would have done the same thing. Wait, the exam. The judges. They saw that.
Very
The
nice.
points were the bait.
The youthful heroine, Recovery Girl.
There we go.
Her quirk is a très awesome boost of healing power.
Well, she'd be good in a fight.
She's the only reason UA can hold these reckless
With
exams.
the fire.
Look,
I'm
she's
kidding.
saving him months of recovery time.
All right, he'll be fine now. Anyone else injured?
She is awesome.
What if the exam has other parameters I didn't take into account?
For the results is terrible.
I guess.
No matter what, I just want you to know
I'm
proud of you, and I think you're really cool, sweetie.
Aww.
Sure.
Mama
I didn't tell my mom
Midori
about
is
All Might Aura's secret.
awesome.
Izuku, they came! Izuku, look! You got a letter!
Oh,
You're
wow.
here! Your test results! From UA!
He's gonna pass, isn't he? He's a bit worried, but... I have faith. I have faith.
You're looking at the newest UA faculty member!
Oh!
Seriously going to be working at UA?
Huh? Yes, what's the matter? Who's showboating?
Oh
Oh,
my
sorry,
god.
I'll wrap it up, but I have to show him something first. Wait, I have to do how many of these things?
So he's working at UA.
Right. So, moving on. Even though you passed the written test, you got 0 combat points in the practical exam.
That doesn't matter, does it?
Showed up after the exam to talk about you, young man.
Aww.
What did she have to say? You'll have to stay tuned to find out.
You know that boy with the really messy hair and all the freckles? It's hard to describe his face. He's kind of plain looking.
Greenish hair, come on.
Better score if he hadn't stopped to help me.
Oh, wow.
No reason for you to put yourself in danger like that.
He saved me. I have to make it up to him.
Good. She is incredible. Awesome.
Can't you just give him my points?
You have a
It's a nice sacrifice.
But it's your action.
He did a sacrifice. Wow.
And that's why I am here. You see, the practical exam was not graded on all about training those who would risk their
Points,
lives for the
points doesn't
greater
really
good.
matter.
So we have rescue points. A
Rescue
panel of
points.
judges
Oh, wow.
watches, and they award points
Of
for your
course.
work.
I think he's thinking he's in a coma or something like that.
Welcome, Izuku.
Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness.
You have made it. You're now part of the Hero Academia.
I just love that.
I'm enrolling in the high school of my dreams.
Wow. Wow. He is such a dude. He is such a dude. But that's the thing. I had a feeling that, especially when everyone was looking at him, especially since with the blue-haired dude, you know, the always picky one, he was like thinking, oh, there's something more to that. I had a feeling they were, like, points may have been the main attraction for the contestants, but it's not going to be really much of the decisive factor, because whereas the big one scores 0 points, it's a real test to the contestants, and it was evidently in this, because Izuku sacrificed everything. He did what it meant to be a hero in order to stop that behemoth with the goose egg, but he did well. He did good. Another awesome round. Another awesome bit of My Hero Academia, and again showcasing, you know, that heroism for Izuku. It was just really, really beautiful stuff to see as well. Especially since he was on the back foot with 0 points, and, you know, he was thinking, you know, I'm gonna fail this because I've got 0 points, and, you know, even, I mean, that big boss battle was worth 0 points anyways. They didn't expect us to, you know, I guess, succeed in something. I'm gonna fail. I'm going to fail. And at the end of the day, they were looking at more than just, defeat the enemies. They were looking for what it takes to be a hero. And Izuku, passed with flying colours, definitely. Speaking of flying colours, let's discuss that girl's vomiting. No, in all seriousness, that was just incredible stuff. And I just really, really, loved how we saw everything pan out. I'm not going to lie. Even though they were in separate areas, I thought we were going to see a bit of Kao-chan as well, like, seeing what he could do, of course, since he's been pretty vocal about surpassing All Might and, being better than everyone else. So I thought we were going to see a bit of him. But it was just really, really good, focusing on the story, on how, things were not looking good for Izuku, but he managed to prevail nevertheless, despite the 0 score, because of the fact that he showed such bravery and such heroism, that it was just, inspiring, not just for the judges, but for everyone as well, because you heard the contestants say, maybe he was weak because he wanted to, maybe he scored 0 points because he didn't want to, show us all up and all that, and, he was the only capable one of taking down the big boss battle with the 0 points, of course. Because you saw everyone running, everyone was looking like the blue hair dude. They had it in their thoughts that, okay, we get the high score, that's it. But he suddenly analysed what was going on. He was thinking, crap, there was something more to this, wasn't there, than just, defeat the enemies. There was something more, and Izuku found that hidden sweet spot that nobody else was able to find, and voila, now he's in UA, which is really, really great. And he's got, he can always tend to All Might as well whenever he's struggling on all that, because plot twist, he's now working there, apparently, so really, really nice, neat stuff. But it was just really, really good stuff, seeing, how everything played out from Izuku using his quirk and seeing the backlashes of that, because, All Might did warn him about, you're going to suffer the physical ramifications, but you'll know it when you see it, and that was his, broken arm and leg as well, so that's a bit of a bummer, but all praise the, elderly woman who used her magic healing ability, which is really, really great stuff, of course. So, it was just really, really good stuff to see him, at least utilize it, but in such fantastic fashion as well, because, like the contestants were saying, it's such a powerful device that he was able to, take down, they, like every other contestant, didn't even, want to risk it. Like, they were thinking, okay, I'm gonna think, about survival, because this, thing is not going to, it's not going to take me down. And, of course, there's that fear aspect, being implemented. It's like his mind is saying, okay, it's like his mind is controlling his body. Going back to episode 2, when he was quirkless and, he ran in to try and be a hero to that slime, to Slimer, of course. That was, him being a hero. And him's just stood there, not running back, was him being a hero again. It's like his mind, it's his mind, telling him, okay, don't, do the opposite. Do something that might look a bit risky, but it will pay off, of course. And it has done on both occasions, because, well, to some of the heroes, he did get lectured in episode 2, but it inspired All Might, so that was good. And in this episode, of course, he just stood there rather than running back like everyone else did. And, it paid off in the end, of course, because everyone looked at him he got less, shtick than he did in episode 2. But the contestants were looking at him in awe when he defeated that creature, and the rescue points came into factor, of course, because the judges were, impressed with his heroism, of course. Especially, by saving that girl, because she was trapped under the big behemoth's massacre, of course. So he just went up and boof. So that was great. And it also inspired her to, give away her points because she felt so bad for him with the fact that he had 0 score points and he would have, scored a point at least if he was, well, I wouldn't say a few seconds longer because he was a bit injured with his quirk setback, but she felt for him, and that was really, really noble as well. It turns out it didn't matter at the end because they had their own system implemented, but it shows that she has such, good feelings, and that pushes my thing that I said in the last episode that them two might have something, considering the fact that she was the only one who, looked at him the only one in his age range that looked at him in such regard, of course. Everyone else, continues to belittle him. And yeah, it's now heavily extended, like that, partnership. For them to, like, they're definitely going to be working together in the future because of the fact that he, was a hero for, like, saving her. Like, he was a hero for taking down that thing. Because imagine if that was in the real world. Remember, we all know this is a testing ground. This is an examination, of course. But if that happened in the real world, yeah, it's a bit more of a brutal thing. But yeah. Her being trapped under that thing and, her feeling inspired by what he did. There's going to be that kind of partnership in future episodes, definitely now. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see, what happens now that, Izuku graduated. So it was all really, really good stuff. But, you know what? I'm just really loving everything going on so far with My Hero Academia. It's just been really, really great stuff. But yeah, I don't think I could say anything else apart from that. I mean, because the majority of the episodes was Izuku. It was in a couple of acts with a little bit of what All Might said to Izuku at the beach, of course, discussing his quirk, of course, saying it's not going to take time to develop, I guess. And, just giving him that bit of advice, of course, with the setbacks. But, also, of course, at the beginning, Izuku was talking about how UA, there's other, academies out there for heroes, but, UA is the big one. So, like, I wonder how that would feel with all the other, like, developmental colleges, universities, academies, should I say. I wonder how that would feel because, you want to at least hold a candle to, All Might, and you want to be we have to take in consideration that hero sometimes, well, a lot of the times, the people on this world take their heroism as an occupation. So I'm wondering how that might, that might put a bit of pressure on other academies out there competing against UA. So, yeah. But, yeah, like I said, apart from, the introduction, that little chat on the beach, of course, that led to the battle, of course. There wasn't really much, of course, apart from Izuku, feeling that little bit of setback and, him discovering everyone, was taken care of, the creatures that had points, of course, whereas he was the one who was able to take out the 0 points. But, that was the true test, I guess, at the end of the day, because, it might have had no worth in terms of score, but there was more of a meaning, which was, picked up on by a couple of people, of course, especially that picky blue. I just love him, that picky, like, blue-haired dude with the glasses, of course. I just love him because he seems to be pretty snippy, but the way he just expresses it is just so unreal. It's just really, really fun stuff. But yeah, that's what we basically saw, and of course him kicking himself. I would say that a lot of people do, worry for the worst when it comes to examinations and results day and all that, but he knew that he got 0 points and he was just not having any of it. But, thankfully there was more to, just scoring a bunch of points. And at the end of the day, I think, I like how that message is conveyed, that it's not just the point, it's how you execute, it's how you present yourself, it's your motive. And that was his motive. His motive, like I said, it's his brain telling him to stay rather than running the other way, but his motive was to take down that, thing, use his quirk. It might have not been worth it, but he wanted to do the right thing, and that's Izuku at the end of the day, doing the right thing. It might not have been worth anything at all in terms of points, but it was worth something at the end of the day. It wasn't worth anything score-wise, but it was worth that heroism, that commitment, that nobility that Izuku thrives around. And I think that was a really, really great message that was told about, Izuku's character and how wonderful he is as a human being. So I just really, really loved that. But yeah, that was My Hero Academia episode 4. It was really, really great stuff. I think the whole examination process went a little different to how I imagined it would go to be, but I'm not complaining because, like I said, the message that was delivered was perfect, with the fact that he scored 0 points, but at the very end of the day, his nobility, his heroism, his, dedication to be a very decent person excelled more so than, people just scoring points. Everyone darted back. They were like, oh, great, I'm not dealing with this, bye, nope. And he, was the only one who, of course, the girl was there too, but she couldn't really do anything. So it seems like a levitation thing has powers, it has limits, should I say. Of course it has powers, but it has limits, because she couldn't levitate that thing, could she? Her quirk seems to be levitation and all that, and she can drop when she wants, your standard levitation, I guess. You can hold onto something, and then once you disable your levitation spell, it's like, pachoo! So yeah. So it seems like it has limits, understandably so, where she'd be OP and all that, of course. But, yeah, it was just a really, really great message at the end of the day for Izuku's character, and I just really, really loved it. So, brilliant episode, brilliant stuff. Loved every minute of this. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!